When I became a first-time mom, right? When you push the child in a stroller, people will tell you shouldn't use a stroller, you should use a sling. When you are a stay-at-home mom, people will say you should go to work. You are a graduate, you shouldn't just waste your day away, you know. Working mom, right? Then people say, oh, you are so irresponsible, your child is at home, you're leaving him or her with a helper. I became a mom 12 years ago. So that time I was already working in the mother and baby care industry. So I was working together with my father, doing a lot of contract manufacturing for all the major brands in the world. After going through the breastfeeding journey many times and going around, the different parts of the world, looking for supplies or looking at customers and travel a lot, and I realized that there's a void in this industry that we can do better, especially improving the lifestyle of a lot of working moms. It's through this entire experience as a mother myself, decided that okay, it's time that we can come up with something that we will improve the quality of breastfeeding, advocate this nursing journey, and provide more solutions for the modern parents. When my husband and I first met, we already know we're gonna have a big family. We know that, okay, whatever it is, it's important that we align what's the philosophy of bringing up kids. And we told ourselves, we are not going to change our lifestyle. That is the first thing we have decided on, that if we're going to have kids, they are going to adapt to our lifestyle, not vice versa. When we were expecting the first kid, we were still bringing our puppy for training and running around. But at the back of my head, right, I was more concerned, after having my first kid, right, will I still be able to commit to the same time to work? I wanted to try staying at home because, when you see this little bundle of joy, right, you really don't want to go to work. Yeah. So after 2 months of during my time, it was only 2 months of maternity leave. So at the end of the 60-day, right, I was really it was really heart-wrenching to leave the bundle at home, and then you have to go back to work, and every 4 hours, because of breastfeeding, we'll get that feeling like we need to express, and the kid is waiting for us, Then after 2 months, returning back to work, I've decided that, okay, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom. I tried for, I think, 2 months. I gave up. It was harder than I thought. Yeah, it's harder than working, and maybe I'm so used to the same lifestyle that I had. I needed to talk to people, to meet people, to do things, to have KPIs, that kind of thing. So I've decided that, okay, it's better to do something more than just staying at home. I work. So to teach my kids spelling, I will actually WhatsApp and voice the word out to my kid, and he will spell it back to me on WhatsApp.
Singapore's Acting Minister for Social and Family Development is not ruling out further tweaks to maternity and paternity leave benefits.
Mr. Chan said the government is open to making adjustments to leave benefits if need be.
Where we'll eventually end up will depend on how fast and how ready society is able to adjust.
To be very honest, as a boss of the company, it is really not easy. So it is really that dilemma that all these bosses have, and female bosses especially. We understand, but same time, commercially, right, we also need to get things done. So in a way, the lucky part about Hegen, right, is we are in the business of nurturing the next generation. So we actually happy that the moms are at home trying out products, sharing their pains or their happiness about the whole journey, and that is where we actually get inspiration of the new range of products that we can come up with. So we don't feel that they are not doing anything. We actually feel that they are part of contribution. I think many mothers will share this, is missing the key milestones of the child. That is something that we have to learn how to accept it. Okay, let's just move on. It's not the end of the day, you don't get the first, but you still see the second and see the third, go back, spend a bit more time. Then the weekend, spend more time with the child. So I think that is the mindset we have to keep going. And yeah, at the end of the day, child will continue to grow. We will continue to evolve. It's how we want to plan our time, the quality time we spend with them, that is the most meaningful. The husband role is very important, very pivotal. So many pillars of strengths surrounding a mother. I think the father or the husband's role is the most important. It's important that both must have the same decision that you are going towards parenthood. Being a pregnant mom, right, we will go through a lot of hormonal, emotional kind of moments, and having a very supportive husband, understanding husband is very important. One particular incident was my son was hospitalized the day before we had a Channel News Asia interview, and you know, the filming cannot be rescheduled because we have everybody involved, right? So what should I do? I'm very blessed that my husband is very supportive. So he stepped in and he's like, go do your interview, don't worry, he's in very good hands, he's in the hospital, come on. You know, I have the whole team of the nurses and doctors looking after him. Go and do your stuff and come back afterwards. So those are that kind of moments. People expect you, like in the corporate side of things, they expect you to be there, not because of your child is sick, you are excused. So they want to also see how you handle this kind of situation. We cannot take it for granted that people will allow moms to have an easier way out or excuse ourselves from important appointments just because we have a situation at home. To all the couples out there, right, don't think too much about starting a family. Just go with the flow. Don't plan too much. We are never well prepared enough. Then for moms to be, don't worry too much. Whatever will be, it will come naturally. Don't fret about little things that didn't go the right way, or whether eating right, eating too little, putting on enough weight, putting on too much weight. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the journey. Actually, enjoy the entire pregnancy. Be happy, surround yourself with happy things. Also, don't be too hard on yourself. When you have enough milk, you don't have enough milk, you have too much milk, you have too many options around. Just make sure you're happy. Always tell yourself, relax. Whatever opinion people can give you, take it as a pinch of salt. Take it as there's a lot of love going on. But make sure you and your husband, you and your spouse are aligned on the same page. Then just stay firm together and it will be a beautiful journey.